Jenny from A Journey with Jenny. Today I want to give you 3 tips about meeting people for the first time. So the first thing you need to realize is, we all have a fear. We all have a fear about rejection. And so the scariest thing for people at networking events or at get-togethers is the fear that if you go up to somebody, they're going to not talk back to you, or they're going to walk away from you, or they're going to reject you. And the truth is that when you go to a networking event, no one's going to actually turn you away. So if you can overcome the fear of rejection and you just go ahead and say hi, you make that first initiative, then you've overcome, the hardest part of the battle. So go ahead and say hi to, the next person you see. The second tip is, rather than asking about what do you do, what's your job, I think one thing for our society to realize is that for some people, work does not define us. So maybe we're in transition, or we're in a job that we don't love, or we are in a job that we enjoy, but it's not what gives us the most passion. And so I think that a better question to meet somebody else, to learn about them, is to ask, what really sparks you, what interests you, what gives you joy. I think that that's a much more interesting conversational starter, because maybe for some people it is their family, or it's some sort of outdoors activity hobby, or it's travel, or it could be whatever. And so I think that's a lot more interesting than finding out what somebody does. And I'm sure if somebody were to say what they do for work, then that's great, if that's what really lights them up. And so my last tip is to seek out people who aren't like you. I think that very often we are drawn to people who are just like us, whether that's somebody who has the same hobbies, or the same gender, or ethnicity, or whatever it is. I think it's so much more interesting to seek out somebody you wouldn't normally say hi to, somebody who might have the complete opposite interests of you. And I think it's so much more powerful to get to learn something new, get to find what else is a common ground with people you wouldn't expect. And I think what's beautiful about this is that you'll realize that there's something you have in common. And so no matter what, there will be something that you share. And I think that is how this world will become a better place, when we keep being open to meeting people, to not having this awkwardness of not saying hi, of connecting with people, of finding out what really lights people up, and then to keep meeting people that enhance our view of the world from different perspectives. And so thanks so much for watching this video today. I hope that you take this opportunity to say hi to somebody today that you normally would not say hi to, and get to know somebody who you don't know really well, and to seek out purposely to meet somebody that is really different from your normal circle of friends. So if you like this video, please subscribe to my channel, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye! Thank you so much for watching my video. If you're new to my YouTube channel, please check out my other videos below, and I hope you subscribe. Thanks for joining me on A Journey with Jenny. Bye!